Hey everybody, welcome back to Reviews with Faye Renee. I am Faye Renee. Today, we are going to review a much talked about film, Till, T-I-L-L. The true story of Mamie Till-Mobley and Emmett Till. So let's get at it. Till. Okay now, Till is one of the hardest film reviews I've ever had to do, simply because it is the gut-wrenching truth of Emmett Till's murder. And as one of Till's oldest living relatives, Thelma Edwards, once said, quote unquote, it just shows man's inhumanity to man. I totally agree with that. And many of us are quite familiar with the story of Emmett Till. However, director Chino Naya Chuko, I know I screwed up her pronunciation, y'all, I'm sorry. She has brought this into a big and shiny new light on the big screen. And I have watched many a documentary and read many a great tale about Emmett Till's life. And the next big thing to this movie would be a documentary featuring Emmett Till's mother herself, narrating called, quote unquote, The Untold Story of Emmett Louis Till. It's a documentary by Keith Bilkamp, produced in 2005. That just proves how realistic this new Till movie is, brought to you in living color. Danielle Deadwyler stars as Mamie Till-Mobley. Outstanding performance. This, to me, is her best performance to date, and hopefully Oscar's taking notice. Now, Mr. Jalen Hall stars as the lovable and playful Emmett Till. Great acting. Other characters of note were Tosin Cole. He gave a good performance as Medgar Evans. And surprise, surprise, the great Whoopi Goldberg portrays grandmother Alma Carthen, alongside actor Frankie Faison as the grandfather Carthen. I didn't know who Whoopi was. Man, you won't either. I had to do a double take. Now, the movie had a great look, cinematography-wise, and it really looked like that era, the 50s. And it paid homage to the Till's original hometown of Summit, Illinois, and Chicago. The elder Tills first settled in Summit, Illinois, or also known as Argo, Illinois, because Argo starch was a factory town there, and they employed most of the African Americans that were coming up from Mississippi during the Great Migration of the 40s through the 50s to get a better way of life in Chicago. But as Mamie got older, she eventually settled and moved to Chicago. In 1951, she was living on the south side of Chicago in the Woodlawn neighborhood. And man, I live in Chicago, so it was great to see this. There were really many landmark scenes in Chicago that looked so authentic, especially a shopping scene shot in the old Chicago Marshall Fields department store on State and Madison. Now it's known as Macy's. We hate that in Chicago. But anyway, here is a very short plot review. A young 14-year-old Emmett Till ventures down south to spend a week's vacation in Money, Mississippi with his cousins at his Uncle Moses Wright home. Moses is portrayed by John Douglas Thompson. One day, Emmett enters a local store to buy candy, and he allegedly whistles at the storekeeper, Carolyn Bryant, on August 24th, 1955. A few days later, Carolyn's husband, Roy Bryant, and brother-in-law, J.W. Millen, come to an uncle's home in the middle of the night and snatch Emmett Till away, where they torture him, beat and bludgeon him, and then shoot him and tie his body to a 75-pound cotton gin fan with barbed wire and sank him in the bottom of the Tallahatchie River. This was a super lynching in my language. Emmett family knows that he's missing and probably dead, and they get together with the NAACP, and eventually Roy Bryant and J.W. Millen, the murderers, were both brought to trial in Mississippi. And believe it or not, A brave young 18-year-old African-American sharecropper, Willie Reed, appeared as a surprise witness for the prosecution. He was able to say these were the men that did it. Willie Reed was portrayed by the actor Darian Roll. Carolyn Bryant was portrayed by the actress Haley Bennett. Carolyn Bryant also testified and lied on the stand about Emmett's actions when he was in the store. And in the end, as we all know, they all walked scot-free. Emmett Till's murder stands as the epitome of racist acts in our time. So much so that when Mamie Till finally received Emmett's body back from the state of Mississippi, to her shock and horror of it all, it was so immense that she insisted on showing the entire world what they had done to her son, so that everyone could see and recognize the ugliness of racism. And through Mamie Mobley Till's love, drive, and determination to seek justice for her son Emmett Till's murder and others like him, she re-energized the civil rights movement. Mamie went on to become one of the greatest teachers and activists for civil rights in our time. Now, of course, after seeing the movie Till, I was very, very moved and just angry, okay? And I did not want to be, but I was, and believed that I will be deeply internally angry about it forever. I think I'm just suppressing that part in my soul in order to keep going, in order to continue. Sometimes you must. Final thoughts of the movie Till. Gonna be pretty rough, so dig in. Emmett Till's murder was not just heinous, racist, and stupid. It was intentional and ugly, and most of all, worst of all, it's just an older tale of what still goes on today. It's a new packaging, a new phrase. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2020, 2021, even today, 2022. Modern day lynchings of black males has not stopped. New package, new name. Walking while black, talking while black, listening to music while black, jogging while black, sleeping while black, moving while black. Thanks to modern video technology, it's not done incandescently anymore in the middle of the night and secret. It's done in broad daylight and videotape for the world to see, Emmett Till style, today. So while I personally think the Emmett Till movie or the Till movie was a long time coming, as they say in church, God may not come when you want him to, but when he shows up, it's always right on time. Yes, this movie was right on time. We needed to see the old tale of Emmett Till's murder revived in this movie to understand today's tales. And after seeing Till, the burden is huge for us, for you not to do anything. You can walk, you can talk, you can write your congressman. You can run for office even. Each one teach one. But you also can vote. You have to pay attention to legislations and vote. And on that note, President Biden just signed, after 100 years, into law anti-lynching legislation that makes lynching in America a federal crime. That's good, but it's pathetic. More needs to be done. And that's 67 years now after Emmett Till's murder. And 19 or so since his mama passed, who fought like hell to get it passed. She died in 2003. Mamie and Emmett Till are both buried in Burr Oak Cemetery, located in Alsip, Illinois, and both are able to be publicly viewed. Here it comes. I think Emmett Till's movie, the Till movie, is a must-see biographical drama. I think you should take your entire family, especially children, black, brown, yellow, whatever. All children need to see this. I believe education is the key to solving every problem that we have all over the world, and especially in America. I urge you to go and see Till the movie. I give it a 4.75 stars. out of 5. You can bet on it. Finally, happy stuff. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't be afraid. What are you waiting for? Hit the red subscribe button below once and check the little bell, and I will not bug you. I'll just let you know every time I drop the next powerful, sometimes cray, fun, super unconventional always video by Reviews with Faye Renee. Hey, and I plan on seeing you guys right back here next week, same time, same station, with a brand new review. Hey, and don't forget to check our social below. You'll find us everywhere, right here on YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, and our website has very interesting things, www.reviewswithfayerenee.com. And guess what? Once again, we are streaming. We're on that brand new Infini TV network. You download the app for Roku. The app is called MyFini. That information is also below. And you can download it for Google, iPhone, and Android. Check out the listings and you'll find Reviews with Faye Renee streaming. Check that out. And guess what? It's fall and it's spooky dooky time. Don't forget, right below, you can download and print out my brand new updated October 22 70 of the best Halloween spooky dooky movies you can watch right now on your TV. So don't forget to get that nice little surprise below. Hey now, it's 75 degrees out today in Chicago. That's it, that's all. This is Faye Renee.